Welcome, everybody, to another edition of the Hurry Up. I'm your host, Adam. Let's get into this. So, the Giants won a game on Monday Night Football. First game they won on Monday night in a long time. Tommy the Paisan, he wins us another game, his third straight game, his third straight victory. Let's get into some things. First off, congratulations, Tommy DeVito. Do I think he's a starting quarterback? No, but I do believe he should come in. And if you do nothing else, if they do nothing else at the quarterback position, they don't bring in anybody else, they kind of roll with an undrafted guy or something like that, then roll with Tommy DeVito. Because I don't want to see Daniel Jones anymore. People said you couldn't have the same production. Guess what? You have a third stringer playing just as good as he was, if not better. And I don't care about the offensive line. It's about your production on the field when you're on there. Too many people make excuses for why he doesn't perform and don't give excuses or reasons why he should perform. Tommy DeVito gave you no excuses. Whatever was put out there, and he was under siege 47% of the time he dropped back. 47% of the time. Still getting under siege, made the right calls. Made the right throws. Brought the team down. Has the same amount of comeback victories almost as Daniel Jones. Won more games on prime time than Daniel Jones. Am I advocating to keep Tommy DeVito? No. You have a quarterback problem, go get one. Now, if the Giants don't want to get one in the first round, get a guy in the second round. There are going to be guys that are going to fly up these boards. They will. That's what's going to happen. There is a need in the room, in the area. Guys are going to. Joe Milton is at the Senior Bowl. Michael Pratt's at the Senior Bowl. Spencer Rattler's at the Senior Bowl. Jaden Daniels at the Senior Bowl. There's going to be a lot of plethora of other games to be at. Quarterbacks are going to be found. Guys are going to rise up and down the draft boards. If you're seeing what they're doing with Tommy DeVito, who's a third stringer, and the development he has in 4 weeks, mind you, they cut that guy in August. They cut that guy in August. They cut his ass in August, and all he's done is come back in and play for this team. And he will not see the field. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care if Dable's like, oh, he's playing. They're going to go out and beat the Saints on Sunday, be back in that playoff hunt, be 6-8, headed into Christmas Day. It's just going to happen. That's how they're playing right now. They're hot. I don't see them losing to the Rams or the Saints. They're probably going to win 7 games. I see them losing to the Eagles because the Eagles are going to be angry. No matter how bad that team is, they still have more talent. And I don't think the Eagles are going to lie down for the last 3 games of the year. I think they're going to play, even though the Giants are playing better, I think they're going to still kind of crush the Giants. But with that being said, if you can't see that the third stringer is better than the first stringer, and in this draft you have a chance to get some guys, then there's going to be a plethora of them. Maybe a guy like McCarthy slips. Maybe if the Giants are drafting later, they can trade down and still get their guy and still acquire more picks. It's a big draft, big offseason. Get it done. Joe Schoen can't be that stupid, that naive, where you and I, sitting on the goddamn couch, can see that this guy is better than the starting quarterback. Victory Tuesday. Told you they're probably going to win on. I'm not going out on a limb, but they're probably going to beat the Saints. The Saints stink. Unless they start Jameis Winston, I don't think they're going to. Their defense is pretty good on third down. That's a key matchup to watch. The Giants on third down, that's what they're best. They're ranked one of the top in the league, top 10 in the league on third down efficiencies. Same thing with the Saints. So I think if these two teams get into third and long, it's going to be a low scoring affair. And whatever team gives up the most third downs is going to win that football game. But hope you enjoy it. Look for me on the Real Deal NFC East Roundup. We're going to take you all the way till Super Bowl Sunday. As long as there's a team in the NFC East there, we're going to be with you talking about it all the way through. Premium Takes as well. That's every Friday night at 9 p.m. NFC East Roundup is 5:30 p.m. on Wednesdays. Premium Takes 9 p.m. on Fridays. Taking a 2-week hiatus after this Friday for Premium Takes, kind of enjoy the holidays and be with family. But we'll come back to with the last game of the year being on the line that Friday. We'll be talking about whatever the Giants season is, whether they're in it to win it, eliminated, who knows what will happen. But enjoy the time of DeVito, what's going on. I know that I still think the Giants are going to get a quarterback at some point in this draft, and you got to be happy with whomever it may be and the development of Brian Daboll and what he can do with quarterbacks. I think it'll be fun. Don't just discount a guy because he may not be Caleb Williams or a Drake May or Jaden Daniels. There are guys like Bo Nix, McCarthy, Penix Jr., Joe Milton, Spencer Rattler. I know you don't like all these names, but I like these names when I got a guy like Brian Daboll who can put him up there. Another guy to look out for, the last guy, Sam Hartman, Notre Dame. Look out. That's a guy that could also be brought in here as a backup spot starter. They're going to put their stamp on this quarterback position. You'll see. The clock is ticking for Daniel Jones. I don't care if he has 1 year on the contract. Let him play the year. Let him establish his value, and then you can trade him. That's how I would look at it. Say, hey, Daniel, you're going to be the starter. Fine. We're going to establish your value. You're going to go up, whether they're winning or losing. Trade him. As soon as he has a hot game, bang, out the door. Because guess what? You're going to be prorated for that season anyways. Once the season starts and you get into games, look for him if he's having a good season by week 8 to either be benched, traded, or the Giants still in the playoffs and they're going to move on from him. They're going to get a guy in this pipeline. They're going to have to do it. Tommy DeVito has a certain ceiling, I think. But hey, it's fun. Enjoy it. And hey, you never know what happens in the NFL. The NFL is so shitty that the Giants will have a chance probably in the end. I think, this season, this game is telling. New Orleans is a tough place to play, even though that team stinks. If they can overcome the hump and go into the game against the Eagles at 6-8, it's a different story. If they go into the Eagles 5-8, I think it's over. A 5-9, but I think it's over. All right. Have a good one. Enjoy the game.